All right, folks. Been playing around with another little deal here. I tell you, it never ends, man. There's always deals. And this is a pretty good deal, even if you don't want to return something. All right, because you're really only paying a couple dollars more. All right, so this is a forgotten miter saw that's out on the streets. Now, you guys know I'm a huge fan of that rigid 7 1/4 inch miter saw. A lot of you guys might not even be familiar with it because it was only on the market for about a year, and then it was mysteriously pulled. And still haven't gotten confirmation. It was getting rave reviews from everybody. It had 5 stars all over the place. So it wasn't because it was a failure, um, you know, mechanically. There was issues with the saw. It was a great saw, a great design saw, dual bevel, basically the identical saw to this. I mean, identical. And at the time, I didn't really know or put the pieces together until I finally saw this one day in the store. When it first came out, they actually had these, or they had one of them in a store. I have a video from a Home Depot live video, and I don't think I could tell you, besides some red lipstick and a little bit different bag, dust bag there. I mean, it's identical. So maybe they didn't want to design a new one, and they knew this one, they weren't going to make one better than the rigid. So let's just, cut our losses here, and let's get some red lipstick on the rigid, and we don't have to design a new one. But who knows? Anyway, this one has some great reviews, as you can see as well. But 7 1/4 dual bevel sliding miter saw. Check out this price. Now, this is not much cheaper than the 10 inch. That's why a lot of people don't know about it to a degree. Well, everybody knows about it, but it's not sold in the stores. It's pretty expensive. Again, it's only like $50 cheaper than the 10 inch. All right. And sometimes it's about the same price. And they really do deals on it. So a lot of people go with the 10 inch. But remember, you know, this is going to be a lot lighter. All right. Blades are going to be a lot cheaper. And you could do a lot of stuff with a 7 1/4. All right. Um, I always say it's good to have a 7 1/4 and a 12. Kind of, puts you in both aspects of I can use this light little one for most things. Then when I got to do some bigger cuts, I could bring out the big boy. But anyway, 315 bucks. All right. Now, that's a darn good price. And that's obviously 315. If you want to return this light, that's up to you. But to be honest with you, it's the stick light. You're really only paying $38 for it. You can also put the lantern light in here. All right. And if you really want that lantern light, now remember the lantern light has that USB, so you can charge your phone with it. I'll just put it in here just for pits and giggles. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So it is a couple bucks more, but not really, because they're also giving you $10 off of it. Now, I really only recommend this if you are, going to return. All right. If you're going to return you just want to pay $315 because you see the price goes up like pretty much 16 bucks. So if you're going to return it, I would get the 140 lumen light. All right, the stick light. And remember, you're paying a couple bucks more. Remember, this is a $54 light. To spend $15 more, right? Instead of 140 lumens, you're going to get 700 lumens. And instead of 400, excuse me. And instead of that, you're also going to get a USB. All right. But let me remove this because this will become a little bit cheaper. Actually, no. All right, I should have did this first. I apologize. So you're paying an extra $3, okay, to get this light. But again, you're really only paying 54. It's usually 64. Again, but still do what I just said. So if you're going to return the tool, you want to pay the lowest prices possible, right? Get this and get the stick light. But if you're maybe looking for a little smaller light to have, again, you got 140 lumens with the stick light, 700 here, all right? You're only paying $10 extra, and you get, of course, you get that USB in the back to touch it in the back. But another good deal. And you can hang this one up too, just like the stick light, right? And again, you're getting much more lumens here. All right, you're getting almost triple. Well, you're definitely getting triple the amount of lumens. And you see you have a couple different settings on it as well. You can go from a low to a high. I mean, you got the hooks. This guy's hanging it up. This guy's going searching for his puppy. All right, so again, can't miss with either one, but to get both of these for like $360, 365, 368, not a bad deal. All right, again, the 7.25-inch miter, $315, lowest scenario. And of course, if you want to keep, if you're looking for a smaller light, I'd go with this lantern light here. All right, I'll put them below. We'll catch you on the flip. Junkie slip. Up, roll.